Let me ask you something deeply personal, something you might think about when you're alone, maybe late at night or early in the morning when the house is quiet. Do you ever wonder, am I still enough? Am I still strong enough, sharp enough, useful enough? Or maybe, just maybe, someone recently looked at you with surprise and said, "Wait, you still do that at your age?" And for a moment you weren't sure if that was a compliment or pity. Well, stop right there. Because today I'm going to show you something that might surprise you, something that might even bring tears to your eyes. If you're between 65 and 80 years old and you can still do these 6 things, then you're not just doing okay. You're not just managing. You are living better, stronger, and more beautifully than 95% of people your age. You are exceptional, and I can prove it. Welcome to Victory Zone, where we celebrate the quiet heroes of life, people like you who have earned every gray hair, every laugh line, every single day of wisdom. Today's message is personal, it's powerful, and it might just change the way you see yourself forever. Because aging isn't about losing, it's about becoming. And if you're still here, still listening, still curious, you're already winning in ways most people will never understand. So let's take a deep breath together. Let's slow down, and let's discover the 6 beautiful signs that prove you're not just aging well, you're aging like the rare, precious gem you truly are. Number 1. You still wake up with a reason to get out of bed. Now, I'm not talking about some grand purpose, some world-changing mission. I'm talking about something simpler, something more honest. Maybe it's your morning coffee, that first warm sip that makes everything feel possible. Maybe it's your garden waiting for you to check on those tomatoes. Maybe it's a phone call you promised to make, or a show you can't wait to watch, or simply the thought, "I wonder what today will bring." Here's what most people don't realize. After 65, millions of people wake up feeling empty, lost, like the best parts of life have already passed them by. They go through the motions, but they've stopped truly living. But not you. If you still have something, anything that makes you think, "I'm glad I woke up today," then you possess one of the rarest treasures in all of aging: purpose. Even the smallest purpose is a flame that keeps your spirit alive. So tell me, what's your reason? What makes you smile when you open your eyes? Drop it in the comments, because your answer might light up someone else's world today. Number 2, you can still laugh, really laugh at the simple, silly things in life. Not a polite chuckle, not a fake smile, but a real, genuine, deep from your belly laugh. Maybe it's a funny video. Maybe it's a memory that suddenly pops into your head. Maybe it's your grandchild doing something ridiculous, or even just the way your cat stares at you like you're the strange one. Laughter is medicine. Science has proven it, but here's what they don't tell you. After 65, many people forget how to laugh. They become so focused on pain, on loss, on what's gone, that joy feels distant, unreachable. But if you can still find humor, if you can still giggle at life's absurdities, your soul is younger than your body. Your spirit is unbreakable. When was the last time you laughed so hard you had to catch your breath? Can you remember? Hold onto that feeling. It's proof you're still fully alive. Number 3, you still care about people even when they don't always care back. This one's tender, and it might sting a little. If you still call your children even when they're too busy to call you back. If you still ask your neighbors how they're doing. If you still feel genuine joy when someone shares good news, even if your own life feels quiet. If you still pray for others, worry about others, hope for others, then you have something most people lose: compassion. Aging can make people bitter, and honestly, they have good reasons. Life isn't always fair, people forget you. The world moves on. It's easy to close your heart, to protect yourself, to stop caring because caring hurts. But you didn't do that, did you? You still love, you still give. Even when it's hard, even when it's not returned. That's not weakness. That's strength. That's grace. That's proof that time hasn't hardened your heart, it's softened it into something beautiful, something precious, something the world desperately needs more of. Who's someone you care about deeply, even if they don't always show it back? You don't have to name them, just hold them in your heart right now. That love you feel, that's your superpower. Number 4, you can still do at least one thing with your hands that makes you feel proud. Maybe you can still cook a meal even if it's just scrambled eggs. Maybe you can write a letter, button your shirt, brush your own hair, tie your shoes, fold laundry, fix something small, or hold a grandchild's hand. Maybe you can still create something. A drawing, a prayer written down, a photo taken on your phone. Listen to me carefully. After 65, millions of people lose their independence in ways that steal their dignity. They can't dress themselves. They can't feed themselves. They rely entirely on others for every single basic task. So if you can still do even one thing, one meaningful thing with your own two hands, you're stronger than you know. You're more capable than most. You are holding on to a piece of yourself that time hasn't taken yet. What's one thing your hands can still do that makes you say, "I've still got it"? Share it below. Your pride deserves to be celebrated. Number 5. You still remember the people and moments that shaped your life. Now let me be honest. I know memory gets tricky. You might forget where you put your glasses 5 minutes ago. You might walk into a room and think, "Wait, why did I come in here?" That's normal. That happens to everyone. But here's what matters. Can you still see your mother's face when you close your eyes? Can you remember your wedding day or the day your children were born? Can you recall the smell of your childhood home or the sound of a song that takes you back 50 years in an instant? If you can, then your mind is holding on to what truly matters. You're not losing yourself. You're keeping the treasures safe. Millions of people your age can't do this anymore. Dementia, Alzheimer's, confusion, they steal the past piece by piece until nothing feels familiar. But you still know who you are. You still carry your story, and that story is priceless. What's one memory you hope you never, ever forget? The one that makes you who you are. Think about it. Feel it. That memory is proof your mind is still a beautiful, powerful place. And now, number 6, the most important one of all. You're still here, you're still trying, you're still showing up for life even on the hard days. Maybe some days you don't feel strong. Maybe some days your body aches, your heart aches, and you wonder if anyone even notices you anymore. Maybe you feel invisible, forgotten, like the world has moved on without you. But here's the truth that matters more than anything else. You didn't give up. You're still here. You're still breathing. You're still learning, still watching videos like this one, still searching for meaning, still hoping, still trying. Do you understand how rare that is? How precious? After 65, the world can be cruel. It tells you you're too old, too slow, too much trouble. It makes you feel like a burden, but you refuse to believe that lie. You woke up today. You pressed play on this video. You're listening to these words right now. That's courage. That's resilience. That's proof that your spirit is unbreakable, that you still believe life has something beautiful left to offer. And you're right, it does. So let me say this clearly in case no one has told you lately. You matter. Your life matters. Your story matters. You are not too old. You are not a burden. You are not invisible. You are a rare gem, polished by time, strengthened by storms. More valuable now than ever before. If you recognized yourself in even 3 or 4 of these 6 signs, then you're doing better than most people half your age. You're living with purpose, with love, with dignity, with strength. And if this message touched your heart, if it made you feel seen, please do me a favor. Hit that like button, not for me, but for yourself. Let it be a little reminder that you matter. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it, a friend, a sibling, your children. Let them see your strength reflected back at them. And subscribe to Victory Zone, because we're here to remind you every single day that your golden years are not about fading away. They're about shining brighter than ever. Before you go, I want to ask you one last thing. What's one thing about yourself right now at this age that you're genuinely proud of? Not something from the past, something present, something current, something that makes you think, you know what, I'm doing okay, I'm still me. Share it in the comments. Let's build a community of rare gems, of people who refuse to dim their light just because the world expects them to. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being you. Until next time, take care of that beautiful heart of yours. You truly are a rare gem, and don't you ever forget it.